Good Tuesday evening, meteorologist Jordan Young here with a special weather update. We've got a big storm system that's going to be moving its way towards the Carolinas, and it could bring a very good chance of us seeing our first winter storm of the season. The storm system is just now entering the Pacific Northwest. You can see it on the water vapor loop. This system is going to dive down to the south, and as it approaches the Gulf Coast, it's going to turn and move back up the eastern seaboard. And there's a couple of different tracks on the storm system, and they determine what type of precipitation will be the most dominant type of precipitation during this event. This could be a historic storm based on this storm track, and let's explain why. This area of low pressure is either going to track over the Appalachians or just south of the Appalachians through Georgia. The GFS is currently showing this more northern track, while the European is more south. So let's take a look at the GFS computer model. This is at 7 a.m. on Friday morning, and you see the area of low pressure centered right over Tennessee. And then as we move into the European computer model, this is also 7 a.m. on Friday, you can see that area of low pressure is further south. That storm system actually stays further south on the European computer model, and that really forces a lot of that colder air down into our area. So what you end up seeing is more snow across much of the Carolinas in the European than you do in the GFS. But the GFS is still showing quite a historic snowfall for parts of the Carolinas. This is the 4-day snowfall accumulation on the 18Z GFS. So some of these numbers are coming from the system that we're going to see tomorrow. That will jump anywhere from 1 to 2 inches in the mountains. But the bigger storm system will be over the weekend. So across much of the mountains, anywhere from 12 to 15 inches of snow is being put out by the GFS ensemble. This is the 18Z run. And as you can see, it quickly drops off the totals as you move around the I-40 corridor because it begins to get questionable on how much warm air advection will be moving in. The European has more colder air filtering in as the storm track is further south. So that pushes that rain snow line farther south, more into the upstate of South Carolina and on east of the Raleigh area. So under the European solution, we would see more snow in the foothills and in the mountains of North Carolina, including the Charlotte area, would see more snow in the European solution. So here it is. The early indications are right now I'm expecting mainly snow across the mountains and across the I-40 corridor and the I-85 corridor. I'm going to keep that wintry mix as of right now. Now this may change as the system that is moving in from the west is better sampled now. Since it's now moving on to the coastal areas, we will be able to launch weather balloons up into it and begin to get a better idea of the exact complexity of this system. So I expect better model data coming in tomorrow. But right now I'm going to keep the wintry mix across much of the Carolinas, mainly snow in the mountains stretching up into Virginia, but once again this could change based on the eventual track of the storm system. Once we get the track down, we'll be able to get you some accumulation maps and some exact details on what type of precipitation you can expect in your area. But you can always stay tuned to WXJordan.com and follow me on Facebook, WXJordan. I will be keeping you up to date with all the latest trends in the model data tomorrow and on Thursday as we head into this storm system. Right now, it currently looks like the storm will start Thursday night, early Friday morning, and last all the way through the midday hours on Saturday. So quite a big system potentially affecting the area. So be sure to stay tuned to WX Jordan. I will be sure to keep you updated. Have a great evening. I'm meteorologist Jordan Young.